crash earlier this week in Connecticut appears to be intentional. One person was killed when the small plane went down in East Hartford, a flight instructor and a student pilot. Only 2 people on board. The student lost his life. The instructor is now recovering from severe burns. Rob Schmitt is in East Hartford with more on this story for us today. Good morning, Rob.
Martha, some of that mystery still does remain. The Associated Press now reporting this was a suicide, but that is not being confirmed by the NTSB or the FBI at this point. And there also has been speculation that perhaps, and we think this is why the FBI has been involved, that this could have been some sort of failed terror plot against Pratt & Whitney, which is a defense contractor that makes jet engines for the U.S. military. Now, right behind me, you can see the scene is cleared here. The plane has been taken away. The body has been taken away of that young man. We'll talk about that here in a second. You can see the proximity, though, the Pratt & Whitney right across the street. And that proximity is why the FBI was called in the first place. Now, that twin-engine plane, as you see video here, went down Tuesday afternoon in East Hartford, Connecticut. Missed the Pratt & Whitney headquarters by just about 200 yards, slamming into a power pole, making a big fire on Main Street and causing quite a scene. 28-year-old student pilot Ferris Freytech was killed in that accident. He is from Jordan. He was here on a student visa. His instructor, who reports name as Arian Pravala, seen here, was severely burned and was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Nobody else on the ground was hurt. Now, the instructor has told investigators from his hospital bed that the plane was crashed intentionally, but we are told nothing has been ruled out as far as a motive at this point. The Associated Press is reporting that a source familiar with this investigation says there was a fight on board the plane and Freytech took the plane down trying to kill himself. The instructor was unable to regain control, even though there were 2 sets of controls there. So, Associated Press saying this was not terrorism, that this was a suicide. We can also tell you that the Hartford Current, the local paper here, has talked to some of the neighbors where Freytech was staying and says that they say he was a very kind young man, always smiling, bought ice cream for the neighbors' kids in their neighborhood, and they also say that he was not religious at all. The FBI and NTSB not confirming much to us. This remains a mystery here this morning.
It sure does. Rob, thank you very much.